The South African Human Rights Commissions in the Northwest, or Commission in the Northwest, has convened the second sitting of its provincial investigative inquiry into unfinished and inadequate RDP houses in that province. The inquiry forms part of an ongoing investigation into the challenges relating to RDP houses in the Northwest. Refiloe Seboko is standing by to tell us what is happening there at this hour. Refiloe, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dudu, and our viewers. Presentations will be continuing. We've been on a 45 minutes break here in Rustenburg, where the South African Human Rights Commission is hearing different presentation from Rustenburg local municipality. Did their presentation a bit earlier, and just before we went on break, an official, the Director General from the Office of the Premier, was making his presentation. Allow me to welcome Shirley. She is from the South African Human Rights Commission in the Northwest Province. Shirley, you were listening in to the presentation that were made by the municipality earlier, the Office of the Premier. In your response, you were saying that something has gone terribly wrong in terms of housing projects in the province.
Yes, indeed. As you are aware, this is the second sitting of the inquiry we are having into unfinished RDP houses. So in the first sitting, we really received damning evidence and concessions from the department itself that really something has gone terribly wrong, which has left scores and scores of people without homes. And when we did the inspections in the various municipalities, we can see that really people are in desperate need of housing. People are still living in shacks while, their unfinished RDP houses sit along their shacks. So we are really of the view that something has gone wrong, terribly so, and that this issue ought to have received urgent attention from all relevant stakeholders, because it's not an issue that has started just yesterday. From the evidence that we've received, people have been raising alarm from as early as 2012, 2013, but yet this is where we are, where people are still left with unfinished RDP houses.
With the reasons or the reasons that were presented by the municipality, Rustenburg local municipality earlier, in terms of what is causing this delay, your response as the Human Rights Commission?
Of course, the issues that they're raising are not particularly different to some of the issues that were raised in the first sitting. But what was particularly new in the context of Rustenburg is the element of illegal occupation of houses. But there was also that concession from the municipality to say government is just taking too long to get on with things, which may be some of the factors that contribute in communities taking matters into their own hands, of course, which we don't condone as a Human Rights Commission. But we have to look at this issue from all angles. What is it that causes people to be so impatient to occupy these houses before the time for occupation has come? But some of the issues, the poor management of contracts, those are issues that came up with all other projects during the first sitting of the inquiry. Disputes about top-ups, those things are still issues that were raised. Poor performance by contractors, those are issues that are raised. So like I said, all these issues are not new, but what we are missing is someone standing up and doing something about these issues.
Thank you so much, Shirley. Let's leave it there for now. Dudu, we'll leave it there for now. Those presentations will be continuing here in the offices of the Human Rights Commission. The Director General, that is from the Office of the Premier, will continue with the presentations on the matter.
Thank you very much, Refiloe Seboko.